Hello friends, it's the Grub here, and I am playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and we have look here at early access to the Starfighter expansion pack. Right now only subscribers have access to the expansion pack, however it will go available to the preferred tier in January, and then everybody else who is free to play will get access to it in February. Preferred to get in January, everybody else in February. And I've played a little bit, I've done some upgrades and just kind of get a feel for the game. Plays fairly similar to World of Warplanes and War Thunder. As you use a particular craft, you get requisition points for that ship. And then you also earn fleet requisition points during combat, and it even has, just like those other games, where you can change requisition over for cartel coins. But you don't really need to do that. You get a fairly decent amount of requisition points, and there's also dailies that you can do, and weeklies that give you requisition. The weekly gives you fleet requisition as well as ship requisition, as well as the daily only gives you the ship requisition, but it gives you requisition for all ships you have available. Right now there's only 2 maps in one mode of combat. It is called Domination, where you take and secure points. And we'll get into that when we get into the battle here, but just kind of look over here. Now this is the Republic side. To probably look at the Imperial side in another video. But here we have the ships list, and this is the Strike Fighter, the FT-8 Star Guard. And of course you can unlock others with using the fleet requisition, and right now this is all that's available as of this time, as I'm sure this list will grow and expand as it continues on. And then you can also buy certain ships for cartel points. Then we have the Scout class, which is the Strike Fighters are your basic, everyday fighters, space superiority craft. Your Scout Fighters are your quick little get in, get out, harassment and interceptor type craft. And then you have your gunship, which is your big lumbering sniper type craft. Though they're not as nimble as the others, you can still... I've taken out a couple of scouts with them, some of them by pure luck. But those are the ships that are available. First scout that you get is the Nova Drive here on the Republic side, and then you can unlock the Fire Flash, which kind of looks like an A-wing. Cross between an A-wing and a snow speeder. And then here's the one you can buy for cartel points. Now, with the ships that you can buy for cartel points, for both sides, they're basically the same design, just have slightly different templates. Color schemes and such. Now you have your opponents that you can upgrade your ship with for weapons and that, and when you do that it actually does change what kind of weapons look like here. So here we show the rapid fire cannons that you have access to as primary weapon on the Strike Fighter, and you can buy these weapons here to it. Now the heavy laser cannon has already been bought, because with the Strike Fighter you can have 2 primary weapons, and you can switch through them, switch them out in combat. Here's where you get, so you start off on the Strike Fighter with heavy laser and rapid fire. Then you have your secondary weapons, which in this case is concussion missiles, which is a target lock. And then eventually you can upgrade it to protons, and as you can see here it actually does update how it looks on the craft itself. That's kind of cool. And you got your shields, doesn't really make any changes. And then engines, you can change those as well. And they change how things look on the back and give you certain skills, different evasive skills. You start off here on the Strike Fighter with the Kurgan turn, which is a kind of a 180 Illiman. And then you come down here to your minor components that just kind of add extra stats, and they don't add any visual changes or anything like that. And as you progress and earn ship requisition, you can spend it over here to upgrade the parts. And as you can see here, I've already upgraded my blaster damages in a number of areas. Then you come over here to cosmetic, and you can change the color for cartel points or cartel coins. You can change the color of your blasters, and you can change the color of your engine exhaust. And then here's where you can change how the design and coloration of your Strider. And I'm using my Valiant, which I got as part of the... I can't remember if this is just part of the early access or if this is part of me having been subscribed back in November when they announced Starfighter. I can't recall off the top of my head. But and then you can change color schemes, of course. And then you got some here that you can change with cartel coins. I don't think I'll waste cartel coins on colorations right now. Though, you know, cartel coins are fairly easy to come across. You know, if you're subscribed, you get 500. If you got a security key, you get 100. So that's 600 a month to subscribers. Then you've got another tab here for crew, where you can change out your crew, and each crew has special abilities, both passive and then an active co-pilot ability. And your co-pilots are here. Now they only allow you to have 4 in this section, though. You do have access to your personal crew, the people you've unlocked, like Kira here and Rusk for the Jedi Knight, which is the character I have, and of course my HK-47. And as you can see here, they do have your passive abilities, and as well as their active co-pilot abilities. Now once you've selected one of these, you can change over here and make that your co-pilot. I think I'm going to go for HK to be my co-pilot so I can get that concentrated fire. And then, I don't know if they have special meaning and like the individual slots here. If one would be better than the other for those sections. I haven't really figured that part out yet. But as you can see here, they give different little... you still get their overall passive effect whenever they're in these sections. You just don't get their active ability, which is only available to the co-pilots. Let me go ahead and... And unfortunately, like I said, it's difficult to try and get them to change out for that the way it's set up right now. I don't know if that's something that's going to be fixed or what. And then you come over here and you can launch it. You get an idea of your information over here on how what you have, and then your passive abilities. Brief description of the craft itself, and then your overall stats for the craft. And this gives a little look at the individual ships here that you own in your hangar here. But I think we are ready to go to battle, so let's go ahead and click it, and I'll be back once we are started to the fight. So we'll be back. Alright folks, looks like we got our little pop here. So we'll go ahead and enter the battle. And like I said, there's only 2 maps. This is one of them, the Lost Shipyard. And it kind of gives you an idea here what to do. Just go ahead and read over that a little bit while I talk. There's also the
Admiral Ego to attack squadron. You are approaching the Kuat Drive Yard satellite defense network. Your goal is to secure and protect. Imperial starfighters are on the way. We need you to defend each satellite and stay in range until it's fully operational. The enemy will try to take the satellites themselves, but they aren't counting on pilots like you.
Anyway, now we got that little introduction done. As you see here, these are the points that we need to go capture. And in order to do that, what you need to do is destroy the defenses around them once they're captured. Now, right now they don't have any defenses. And we'll start off here with our strike fighter, and then whenever we die, we'll move on to the other one. Just kind of give a little quick view at the how they work out. Let me just type this out here real quick. And just like the other games, the real key is communication. Now that we're in here, go ahead and take a look at a few things. I'm on the way. Spacebar will access your boost. F3 will give you a little more power to your engines, which gives you a little more speed. And if you see that purple bar there on the right, draining as I'm using my boost, that also speeds up that recharge of that item there. Now F1 will give more power to weapons, F2 more power to shields, and F4 will normalize everything. Tab for targeting, right click to initiate the concussion missiles. At least get them locked in.
Satellite secure.
And then just like the other ones, you just want to...
Calculating revenge.
You want to... I'm trying to talk while I'm doing this here. Yeah, you want to lead the target. I wish I had a way of changing the sensitivity on my mouse. Because we're not having to fight gravity or anything like that, it's a little difficult at times to...
Hostility reciprocated.
It's a little too responsive.
Debilitating shot, Master.
Radiate blast. So as you can see here in the upper corner there, you see the two red symbols. It looks like the Imperials have gotten 2 of the satellite complexes so far. We're fighting for this one right here, A. Once we clear out the Imperial forces, then we can go ahead and start working at them.
Exceptional maiming.
Come on, dude. Just accept your fate. I may want to see about changing my mouse sensitivity if I can, just for this. Just because there's no gravity to fight against, you can turn pretty quickly. My element? I got somebody on my tail, it looks like.
The ship is under fire. A debilitating shot, Master. Hull breach detected.
Power to shields. I need some recharge.
The ship is under fire. Bold maneuvering, Master.
I am pretty damaged.
Satellite defended.
Alright, looks like we got 2 satellites.
The ship is under fire.
And I got killed by one of the turrets that we needed to take out for this guy, but... Alright, so let's move over to our scout here, and once you die, you can respawn in 2 locations. You got... once you've taken a satellite, you'll always be able to spawn here at your cap ship, but once you've captured one of these end satellites, a new spawn spot will pop up. I'm going to run there just to make sure I check on C, make sure nobody's going for it. Here we have somebody close by on C. It's a gunship. Let's see if we can't take care of him.
Enemy termination imminent.
the concussion missiles here, they don't track targets. So you can't really lock them on. They only fire straight. But if you're lucky, you might be able to get somebody. Usually their best use, if you're going to hit somebody, try and hit them.
Enemy termination imminent.
Use my boost my damager. Gunship is coming after me. Change views. Some pretty big shields on that thing. Now the gunships, when they fight, when they go to do their secondary fire, they have to stop, which makes them fairly susceptible.
A debilitating shot, Master.
There we go, got it. Let's go ahead and take out some of these here.
Enemy termination imminent.
Alright, so now that we've killed those satellites, defenses, we need to get in close. There's no Imperials present, and there are. We would start capturing this, but we need to go ahead and take care of this guy. Let's see, there we go. So now I'm capturing the satellite. I want to get rid of this guy here because he can cause troubles. Make happen.
Exceptional maiming.
Press 2 there to repair my shields. Charge a little more. I need a little more power to my weapons, that way I don't go out too much. I think he killed himself. Nope.
Calculating revenge.
I think we're just playing all around the satellite. Okay, let's take a new tactic. Yeah, he's a scout. He's a lot more maneuverable than me in this thing. Well, no, we're actually both scouts, so yeah.
A debilitating shot, Master.
Yeah, I've almost got him. A little more power to my shields.
Checking for damage.
There we are. We're back to capping a satellite. Almost got it captured. As you can see here, the little green lights here, that indicates the progress towards capture.
Satellite defended.
A debilitating shot, Master.
Well, we actually have all 3 satellites now. Of course, you don't want to get drawn too far off the objective, but there we go. We have ourselves a win.
Good work, Squadron. Now watch those imps run.
How did we do here? We got 3 kills, 3 assists, and only 1 death. I'll take it. Let's see, we got the Assassin, which was a solo kill. And that's like the other PvPs, you get little badges. So yeah, there we go. so that is the battle. We didn't get a chance to look at the gunship, but that's alright. Maybe in the Imperial one I'll bring up the gunship and show that. But there we are. That is the Galactic Starfighter first look to the expansion. I'm looking forward to see what they do with this. I'm expecting some more game modes. It really kind of lends, if you've played Star Wars The Old Republic before, if you played the PvP, you know there's a map called Void Star, where you have one side's the aggressor, one side's the defender. And the aggressors have to capture the ship or take over the computer core or something like that. And the defenders have to keep them from doing that. Well, I'm foreseeing them adding something similar to this, and I'm seeing them doing it as a capital ship assault. Where one side is assaulting the other side's capital ship while they have to defend against it. I don't know how they'll do it. They'd have to do it in a way that... Because, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could suicide straight through to doing it. The way I'd see they'd have to do it is to keep people from just arrowing in straight to the objective and just hammering the spot. They would have to make it so that you couldn't respawn after you got killed, or maybe give you limited spawns. Maybe like you can only use one type of craft per mission of that type. So you know, you get killed in a strike fighter, then you can use a scout. Get killed in a scout, then all you can use is or a gunship, and then when you get killed in either the scout or the gunship, you can either use the remaining one, either the scout or gunship that you did not use. To kind of make it so that it's a little more attritional based, as it should be. But that's what I foresee, and I think if they do it, they can do it pretty good. And like I said, though, this is a first look. It just got released today, so that's about all we can do with it at this time. You are able to play this as soon as you start up a character, so if you're level 1, you can come down here, click on it, and bring it up. Let's see here. I got 1,000 points. I need to upgrade something. Let's see. What have I not upgraded yet? My capacitor. Yeah, let's do that. Increasing my range. I'll take that. Cause damage, more damage from further. Bully. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, did I get any... Okay, I only got a little bit there. Also, just, it doesn't show it here, but that's because I've been playing. Each day, you have a daily bonus amount of requisition that you can earn. You get 2 times the requisition up to 500 requisition points. And after that, then you just start earning them normally. So, that's that. I hope you've enjoyed, and hope you liked. If you have, please like, subscribe, comment, and keep an eye out in the future. Like I said, I'll go ahead and maybe do an Imperial one and show that off as well. Just the ship designs. They all play basically the same. No one side has anything up on the other. In fact, maybe when I won't do Imperial right now. Maybe when they add something new, I'll do it from the Imperial point of view. But what I will do here is I'll cut this. I'll jump up on my Imperial character though, and just give you a look at a quick look at the Imperial ships that are available as of this time. So I'll be right back when I get over to my Imperial. Hello, folks. I'm back. As you can see here, I am on my Inquisitor. My Inquisitor, which is barely just started here on Korriban. Level 4. Of course, we had that double XP weekend last weekend, so it was pretty quick to get up here, even though I'm just into like my 2nd to 3rd story mission for my Inquisitor. But as you can see here, this little button is available. This is the Starfighter button. This is when you click to go into the battle. And here are the ships. Here is your Imperial Strike Fighter, the FT6 Racer, and then you got the FT2 Quell. And as I said before, this cartel ones are basically the same. They just have a different paint scheme to them. You have your Scout here, the Black Bolt, which kind of looks like a scaled down version of the Imperial craft you get as a Jedi Knight, or as a Sith Warrior or Inquisitor. Not as bulky, but like I said, the fighter variant of that. Here is the Sting. And like I said, just the re-imaging of the other one. And the gunship, I think by far the Imperials did get the better looking gunship. I will give them that. I do like the look of this gunship. So, and like I said, other than that, everything plays the same. They don't have anything up on one another. It's all based on how you do your components and mod things out. So, that's that. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, comment. Once again, this has been The Grub with a first look on Day 1 release of Star Wars The Old Republic's Galactic Starfighter expansion. And as I said, I hope to bring more in the future when they've added new content and see what, or new ships. Maybe I'll show some new ships off if they add new ships. Alright folks, take it easy. Bye-bye.